Hello guys, how is it going? How are you doing? Um, yeah, I'll try to make I'll try to make all this stream on time, on time, clearly on time today, so that there will be no late OP. But I know that once I start to do it like early, you will just say early OP. So I have to find this cool balance between OBS, setting the OBS, and then starting it like I have to actually measure like for the 100 meters when they run there. You have this kind of timer, and with this timer I'll just measure everything and see that how many seconds it takes from OBS to start the thing here. So Samay told me that I told him that there is a late OP in the chat, and what should I do about it? And he said, man, don't worry, because one of my streams I've started 1.5 hours late, so that's just fine. On MVL is not coming, and that would be kind of I'm a good host in general, so I'm happy to invite people here for the stream. But imagine inviting MVL for the first time to the game that he lost. What kind of host is it? Is it? It's a bad host, right? Especially that I can't offer anything here, like the drinks and the nice food or something. At least that would be good. But he's at his home probably now, and imagine he's coming to see one of his recent losses to me. So that's guys, that's not the way to start. That's not the way to start. Vitit is AD's there. Oh, I can see AD, and now I have to catch his text to make him mod. Okay, I've added it. Oh yeah, I've managed, guys. All cool. 400 concurrent viewers, guys. And whoa, you made it to 470 likes just before the stream started? Seriously? Oh yeah. Yeah, Savage Host would be the thing, like to invite MVL and other players and see their worst games against me. I know one player in the world that this technique will not work with for sure is Carlsen. Imagine calling him and showing him the King's Indian that he remembers quite well, that he lost there. Oh my god, that would be... Wow. I don't want to do that. Sorry for yesterday. What was it? What was happening yesterday? For me, yesterday and today are the same more or less, because I almost never. I almost not never sleep, but I almost didn't sleep. So. Sorry for yesterday. Now it looks like a song, Like yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away, right? Was it? Is it fake AD? It can be fake AD, but okay. I'll unmod him at some point, clearly. Hardik Kalia is asking, Raja, are you going to play any tournaments soon? You mean the online tournament, right? Or OTB? Yeah, the Olympiad, online Olympiad. AOC for president. AOC, I guess, actually I know, but I guess it's in this case it's used as well, right? AOC, it's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, right? Democratic Party. For the president, you mean? Possibly. We'll see. Guys, Vidit is playing the the title Tuesday, so he's not streaming the Legends today. So I actually will see if I have a wish to watch the Legends as well. I guess I will. Okay, guys. Okay, political talks we skip for a while, but Actually, I don't know why. Actually, I don't know why. Why should we skip some of them? Some of them are just nice. Yeah, there are legends today, but Vidit is playing. And you understand that he's playing for the prize there. So he goes for Title Tuesday instead of watching the legends. I don't play usually the Title Tuesday. I don't like playing until I see Magnus has played this tournament. I want to see him there, and then I'll join the party. I don't know why I set this rule for myself for a while. We'll see. Raja can play Title Tuesday, but Vaishali. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's AGOP. Okay, guys. I think we have to go through the game as it was announced as the MVL-Raja live analysis. On the conduct tournament for your subscribers, we already, I think, talked about it. I'll do my best to make it happen. Also, you have to understand that it's not that easy to stream and also do the tournament with the subscribers and so on. And now the tournament is going on there. So, target is a 6-hour stream. You mean we want to break a record, right? We'll make some chess record stream one day, maybe. MVL is not coming. MVL is not coming. Also, I don't have this specific relations with MVL. So maybe Anish has, maybe Anish, maybe, I don't know. Actually, not sure. I mean, polite, nice, I don't know. Diplomatic relations he has, I guess, but not more than that. When are you teaching King's Indian? We'll see with Shagari, I think tomorrow, some of the games, but certainly can't be called teaching, but at least we will go through some moments, I guess. So, I don't know, guys. Maybe I'll join Samay. Maybe he will join. Maybe AD will join, or Vidit will have some time. We'll see. Anish might come. Hopefully, he plays good today. It's long been days. We never see you playing. Only analysis. But didn't you see my match against? Samay? Was a brilliant match, guys. Look yesterday's stream. That was a brilliant match. 30 seconds against 5 minutes with pre-moves and with good chances to lose, but finally I found how to play this thing with my mouse and you know, my bullet skills. Concentrated, was good. Oh, there's a question if Raja, do you miss candidates? But candidates tournament, it's better to say that. Otherwise, it feels like I miss some of the candidates that are playing. Oh, Vidi is going to play Scribble with Samay. He has good drawing skills, right? Okay. Yeah, we'll see if Sasha, I will ask, I think, one of these days if he can join. I think he's joining the Chess24 streams. And I think he's joining Chess24 streams, but that's why I'm not sure if he has time during this Chess24 events. But I'll ask. King's Indian OP. Okay, guys. Okay, let's see fast what happened in the game. Because anyway, it was announced and I was supposed to look at it anyway in the videos. So I just decided to make it more interactive, because we can see the game, go over it, and I mean, you will be able to ask some questions that I will probably see in the chat, so it's easier. And here the time is 22:05. 22:05. Right? So let's see it fast. No, it's well, I can't call it King's Indian fully because it's the c6 d5 against g3 system. And you know, the King's Indian thing is when you play d6 more or less. So you go knight f6, g6, bishop g7, and then d6. This is the pure King's Indian. The rest is fake King's Indian. Yeah, fake King's Indian OP. And certainly, mostly I prefer the real one. Yeah, I prefer the real one. No, board didn't freeze. I just didn't start analyzing. And when you don't move pieces on the board, it looks like freeze. As obvious as that. So, yeah, I'll show now. Okay. Okay, let's see. Anyway, so yeah, what I was talking about is that when you go for the King's Indian, so okay, the game started this way. So knight f3, Vasily Graf is white, and I'm playing as black this one. Knight f6, c4, g6, knight c3, bishop g7, g3. So this is a g3 system against against knight f6, g6. You can't call it against King's Indian because, I mean, it's against King's Indian in my case because I mostly play King's Indian, even though I know Grunfeld quite well as black as well. So, but this one is like g3 against this knight f6, g6, bishop g7, whatever you call it. That's the g3 system simply. And now the pure King's Indian thing is to go for d6 or castle short, and then play d6, and that would be a pure King's Indian. But the current theory says that it's slightly better and favorable for white. Even though practically it's very hard to, I mean, to prove that. It's very hard. I mean, this is a tricky position that you get with d6. There are different lines in this one. For example, if we take into account this position, let's say, there are knight c6 and d5 then. There is knight bd7 and e5 then. There is what else? There is c5, one of the lines Nakamura implemented in some of his games, and then knight c6. As well, there is c6 and queen a5, one of the lines. I've played this against Ivanchuk, I think. The one was this one, and then queen a5. Yeah. I won a game in some European Club Cup, and it was a tricky one. I think in some Zeitnot part, I prevailed somehow. Yeah, if I remember correctly, that was in a very unusual European Club Cup in terms of colors distribution, because I was playing on board 1 for Ural Chess Club, and out of 7 games I played 5 as black and 2 as white. That was kind of unusual, and whoever asks me about that one, they don't understand how how it went this way. But actually sometimes it's possible in a Swiss, but it's a very rare thing, having this 5 against 2 in 7 games tournament. So okay, so in this one I went c6. Yeah, d4, d5. Like in most of the lines in chess, the fight is going over the central squares. That's why people consider the King's Indian a slightly dubious opening, because you allow white, let's say if we put it back just from the beginning, if you consider this opening here, the King's Indian, the classical pure version of it, this is the classical King's Indian, like really classical. I mean, can be knight f3 and bishop e2, which is the most classical, but there are many deviations like f3 and all that stuff. Bishop d3 is even possible, bishop e2, bishop g5, Averbach system and stuff. But why is it considered slightly dubious? Because black is not directly challenging the center. So they let white take the center, and then black is trying to undermine the center. So that's why the most classical openings against the d4, let's say, is d5, for example, immediately fighting for the center, or knight f6, c4. So knight f6, you see, I mean, plays against the e4 stuff. Now e6, and let's say if it's knight c3 or knight f3, the most common way and the most classical one is to play d5. Sorry, is to play d5 and fight for the central squares. That's the point. That's why this all this e4 g6, e4 b6, all these openings are considered dubious, because they give one of the sides, in this case white side, to take the control over the center, over the central squares. So d4, c4, and one more e4 is what they have in the King's Indian with the knight on c3. That's why it's kind of slightly dubious in this classical terms of understanding and so on. Okay, but there is also practice. There is not only theory in chess, and it's good, because otherwise you would just say this one is dubious and that one is bad, and you have very limited options. So in the game he went knight f3, knight f6, c4, g6, knight c3, bishop g7. Yeah. Let me see the chat. Yeah, I know. Muzuchuk is on Sagar's stream, right? Yeah, I know. I saw some of it, like a bit. We'll watch later. Yeah. Okay, let's see the game, and then we can discuss different subjects. So g3, d6, bishop g2, castle. Oh, sorry, of course not d6. D6 is it would be the pure version of the King's Indian against g3. So c6 went in the game, d4, d5. So you see the fight is going over the central square. So queen b3, strengthening white's position in the center, so that none of this d takes c4 is in the air. It's the normal way. Castle short, bishop g2, queen b6. This is also normal, because otherwise you have to protect the d5 square somehow, d5 pawn. If you take here, you just give white a chance to take this, and then always e4 will be in the air. So queen b6 is just normal, challenging this win, trying to play for rook d8, strengthening the d5 pawn. So castle short, rook d8, bishop d2. Many options here. There's knight a4, there is c takes d5. One of the moves is bishop d2. And now black has many ways. And one of them is the one I've played. I'm giving up the center, but I'm starting to immediately attack all these pawns that are hanging, and this d4 as well, before white is able to play e4 and take the center. So in the game, I will not delve into, you know, the huge theory here that exists, like bishop f5 and all that stuff is also possible. But d takes c4 is a possibility. So d takes c4, it's one of the moves. Queen takes. Bishop e6. So black has to hurry now, because I mean otherwise the d4 pawn is quite strong in general. So if we don't attack it at all, white will feel comfortable and play just e4 somewhere, take the center, then play e5, completely destroying this bishop g7 and its abilities. So have to be fast here. So bishop e6. Queen d3 is possible when I can just play knight a6 and threaten to undermine the center with c5 as usual. So the play, as I told you, goes against all the central squares, central pawns and squares. Also knight is able to attack from b4, so queen a4 is just a normal way. So this is just a normal way. Yeah, so queen a4. There is a5 as far as I can see, but there is also this knight a6 that I've played in the game. Knight a6. This is the normal way. Now white has to decide what they're doing here. Generally, I'm not a proponent of this d takes c4 stuff, but as I was playing already, like you know, like more or less in my match against Same, I was just not really doing good at that point in the tournament, so I just decided to make moves and see what's going on, to take pawns, grab everything like Greedy with it, and see what's going on. So I decided just to, you know, just play as sharp as possible, as fast as possible, and take all the pawns if they give me some, and that's it. And that's it. So I didn't care about giving up the center here, whatever. I just saw some chances. If I get them, that's fine. I need to win the games or fight or whatever. So here the main move is rook a1, after which white is kind of slightly pressing, maybe. Just playable position, certainly. Black can go for knight d5, rook e1, some knight db4. There is some kind of play like this. Unclear, but probably slightly better for white. So it's maybe better not to, you know, not to play this d takes c4 and play bishop f5 lines, like I showed. But okay, it doesn't matter. Let's see the game. So knight a6. It's a rapid game, and it's not so relevant here. It's generally relevant for, I mean, in the classical games, if you want to have a good position in this line, so you just have to probably play without taking on c4 and play the other line was bishop f5 or something. So he went e4, I went bishop g4, attacking d4. Bishop is bishop e3, I guess. Yeah, bishop e3. Now my initial idea was to go something like knight d7, attacking d4, then maybe playing some queen b4. I could also take on f3 somewhere and play knight b6 and, you know, just play against this d4 pawn. But when I thought about knight d7, I didn't understand what's going on after knight g5. And actually it's possible. This is one of the moves that engine also suggests. So let's say h6. And I was afraid somehow during the game of such things, you know, like knight takes f7. Yeah, one thing is when you are with the engine and you are kind of sure what's going on. So the point is that if you go bishop e6 now, then d5 just wins for white. So king f8, some f3, bishop h5. Actually, Compi shows is possible, but I don't know. During the game, it seemed very dangerous to me. So bishop h5. No, sorry, f3. Yeah, bishop h5 and g4. This position seemed very bad to me. I thought it's very dangerous, and well, guys, it's very hard to play this as black, is what I thought. But Compi probably is right that after queen b2 somehow black is able to maintain the balance. So one of the lines goes like this: c5, g takes h5, some c takes d4, bishop takes d4, and what? I could say and something, but what exactly? So some rook ac8. Yeah, this seems kind of okay, because for example here black has an important, after queen e6 they have this queen b6 exchange, and they're doing fine in the endgame. So yeah, that was possible. That was actually possible. Instead of this, I decided that I already mixed everything up, and will just grab the pawns, as it was my initial plan. So I took on b2. At first, seemingly, it looks like it's not that dangerous to take this one. Rook fc1, a very strong move. Now white is threatening to play rook b1 and just grab the queen. Yeah, just grab the queen there, right? Just wins. So rook fc1. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, rook fc1. So rook ab1 is the threat. So we have to do something with the queen. If we move it to where? Yeah, if we go here, white can also play without the pawn simply by playing rook ab1, then queen b3, then d5. You know, the knight will be cut off. Cut off any play in the center. There on the edge of the board, and white is just kind of dominating in this one. Knight will come to e5, g5, there are threats, this bishop is uncomfortable there, maybe you have to give it up there on f3. This is really bad. It reminds of the position Anand got yesterday against Gelfand in Catalan. And even though Anand won, but he really struggled. Because you have this kind of pieces that can't move at all. I mean, it's not clear where to put them. So the knight on e6 is bad, b7 is hanging, and everything is hanging. So everything is under some kind of attack and threats and so on. So this is really bad. So I decided to go for the endgame. Queen b4, takes, knight b4, rook a b1. Attacking the knight, x-raying the b7 pawn. So after a5, also a3, and then take b7. So c5, more or less the only way to defend. D takes c5, knight d3, attacking the rook. Rook d1. He plays all the best moves, all by the first line, and his calculating abilities, he's calculating well, and his calculating abilities are good in general. So it's you know, it's no surprise that he's making the best moves here, and they're not that hard, let's be fair, but they're nice anyway. It's a kind of play that is seemingly simple, but you see already move 18, and I'm struggling to find the move for black. So yeah, so rook d1. And I was struggling here because the position is already unpleasant. He's threatening to take on b7. There is knight d5 idea. There is e5 idea. I mean, anything like, you know, this rook takes b7 here just to show you with the circles and all that stuff and arrows. e5, knight d5. Knight is somehow feels really uncomfortable there. Feels like we did about different subjects. When we discuss any sensitive subjects, he feels also kind of awkward. But yeah, I think knight feels much worse here, guys, in this position, because it's even more awkward than that. It's just so bad. And I remember I was afraid to lose the knight. I was afraid to lose the knight because I already lost one game or something, or two maybe. That wasn't pleasant to get this knight catch there in kind of the box on d3, even though in the center, but not that much to do. So I tried to start rescuing the knight from d3, and decided to take on f3. Okay, possible decision. Bishop f3, that's the normal one. So knight e5. And to be fair, here Vasily Graf had a great chance to get a decisive almost advantage. So here he had a move. Can you spot it in general, the plan for white? What's the best here? Guys, what do you think is the best here for white? Please note that the bishop on f3 is hanging. The bishop on f3 is hanging. So you either have to defend it or move it. Yeah, guys, that's nice. That's nice. No, bishop f4, Viraj, you can't go. Viraj, bishop f4, knight takes f3. It's hanging there. So you have to either move the bishop or defend the bishop or do something else. But what? Okay, what about rook takes d8? And rook takes d8, then what? Okay, took with the rook, and then? Yeah, king g2 is possible, but it's better not to give up this bishop. It's better not to give up this bishop in general. So you have to bishop pair. So it's a bishop pair that white has, right? So it's already an advantage, especially in the, you know, in the open position like this, where the bishop, like, they cut half of the board, you know, like they're super strong here. Everything is open. There is no closed structure. There is a dynamical structure. The flank, the queen's flank is under attack. Yeah, guys. So the right way to play is rook takes d8, rook takes d8, and bishop e2 now. And that's important, and I will show you why. Because MVL in the game, he went for this. MVL in the game. He didn't spot a difference, but this was actually winning for white. And now bishop e2. Seems that there is no difference with bishop e2 immediately, and that's what MVL showed. But in fact, it's not this. In fact, here white is just close to winning. So I should go for something like rook d7 or something. Engine even suggests to play b6 as it feels kind of hopeless here. So rook d7, f4, let's say. And now the point is that after, let's say, knight eg4, there is a very, very simple move for white that just wins. Yeah, Viraj, I will explain now why you should give the d file after showing MVL's move. That's the point. I'll just show it. Yeah. In this one, already the bishop on e3 is hanging, so you have to play this good move here and see it from far. Of course, it's important. Bishop c1, and now just shows the power of bishops. And actually how hopeless black's position is here. You can't do much to stop e5. e5 is coming, and if you go e5 yourself, then probably there is c6. I didn't check it with the comp. It doesn't matter. I'm strong enough to guess it myself. I think so. Bit takes c6, rook b8, bishop f8, and now bishop a3. Attacking this bishop, so more or less picking it up and just winning the game. So that's the point. Otherwise, e5 will come here. e5 is the threat, and then pick up the knight there. So this seemingly easy route, let's call it, to victory, wasn't easy because first of all you had to see that f4 is a real threat. f4, knight eg4, and bishop c1. You had to see this move from far. And beside that, you should, MVL in this case, had to understand that in this position, what is important, why you have to give the D line. The point is that D line is not important here. The thing is that b7 is hanging. So you see this rook attacks b7. And this is now a dynamic factor that is more important than the strategical one. So the strategical one, you give up the D line, right? But the dynamic factor that can be that can many times be more important than the strategical factor is that b7 is hanging, and you are playing bishop e2 and you are threatening to move this just super fast, and nobody cares about the strategy because there is tactic in play. So that's the point. Sometimes these factors, for example, okay, sometimes you have a good line, you have bishop pair, you have I don't know, nice structure and so on, but you are getting mated. So who cares about the strategy if you're getting mated, right? But in this case, it's not mate, but it's the other dynamic factor is that pure calculation shows that b7 is hanging. So there is only one way more or less to defend is rook d7, and then just f4, and then you see what's going on afterwards. And afterwards is just this knight g4, let's say, or knight c6, after which you just push your pawns, e5 and bishop f3 and so on, and just winning for white. So this he had to understand. Instead he went bishop e2 immediately. Seemingly a good move, right? It's just bishop e2, I'm just keeping the rook. So he was thinking with this kind of, probably, by intuition he was thinking about the strategical factors, so that maybe if I have to take on d1, it's great for him. But actually it was much better to play rook takes d8. So he plays this. Now rook takes d1. Okay, get your line, right? The d line, which is super nice. Also you're threatening f4 somewhere, why not? Rook takes d1. Even here, after rook takes d1, the best move will be bishop d1 or knight d1. Again, you know, taking all the benefits of attacking b7. maybe knight d1 or bishop d1. It's already not that big advantage. It's not winning anymore. So he decided to take it, right? And by the strategy, he does everything right. He went with the bishop on e2, nice bishops here. He wants f4, and he strategically has, as Viraj pointed out, why to give up the d line, right? So he gives up this line. I mean, he just takes this line and thinks that, okay, I'm going f4 and just dominating the position here, just fine. But here we get a chance, and when we get a chance, guys, what Raja does when he has a chance, he takes the chance, right? That's it. As simple as that. So knight c6, super important move. Avoiding f4. I have time now, and time is a huge factor in chess. So I have a tempi. I have time in terms of tempi in this case. Knight c6. So b7 is not hanging, so I can move my knight and avoid direct f4. So if now, for example, white goes for f4, I certainly have to meet it with e5. This is very important. Not to allow e5 to completely block all of my pieces there. Stuck on, you know, just behind. You have to put them knight e8, bishop f8, but it will be already kind of lost position. And so, yeah, so in this one, now, let me see. After knight c6, e5, yeah, so f4 is d5. So he went rook b1, attacking. Probably he understood already that it was better to take on d8 and play bishop e2 at first. And now he goes for rook b1, attacking b7, also very logical. Defending b7, no need to explain this. f4 is always met by e5. And my point is just to bring as more pieces as possible and attack c5. So bishop b5, attacking the knight on c6. Can I move the knight? Maybe I could move the knight. Not sure. Knight g4 is a possibility, but knight d7 seems to be a pretty decent move. Certainly I'm on the defensive side, right? It's not about any big counterplay or something. I was hoping to hold this. I'm trying to make best moves to defend. So I went knight d7, knight d5, very logical. Attacking c6, attacking e7. And I went e6. Well, looking at the position now with the engine suggests bishop f8 as the best move here. Preparing e6 to attack c5. And white, of course, can go for knight b4, e6, play knight d3. Just play it safe and calm, slightly better in the endgame, threatening some c6 takes and, I don't know, rook b3, rook a3, whatever. Slightly better for white, slightly better. Certainly. Bishop pair is still there, and okay. Yeah. So knight d5, e6. Bishop f8 was possible, yeah. e6. And now MVL had to go for bishop f4. That would be the best. Here I thought I have a chance, because I was calculating this. I wanted some e5, bishop e3, bishop f8. I remember was my idea, intention to go for this. It's not winning if you take on c6 and play knight f6 check. I can't take because of rook takes b8. But there is king g7. That saves the day. And maxi white can do is take here, take, play knight e8 maybe. Let's say a knight is ready to come to d7. This seems to be okay for black. So, well, I mean, this is playable one. This is the playable one. This is okay, more or less. A bit better for white. What to say? I mean, there are two bishops and slightly better structure because b7 is weak. And but I'm having my chances here. Already not lost at all. It's just worse. So knight b4, he went in the game. After e6. Oh yeah, I went e6, yeah. Knight b4. Instead of bishop f4, which was the best move. Knight b4. He could also take on c6, that was possible. I remember I was calculating this during the game. B takes. Knight e7, king f8, rook b8, knight b8. knight c8, and I saw during the game that I can even go king e8, because you can't pick this one up, because I'll just go king d7 and knight a6 and so on. Yeah, so knight b4, e6 knight b4, knight d5. This is a good move, actually. After I've played this, I saw that my position is consolidating somehow. I'm consolidating all of my pieces, and yeah, you know, I'm going forward already. Not really stuck there in the defense. So knight d5, I was quite happy about it. I was quite happy here to get the rid of all this direct threats to my position. Bishop a4. This is already a slight inaccuracy. Maybe it was better just to play king g2, calm. Play still for f4. Black is already more or less okay. They can go knight a5 again, play for rook c8. It's around close to equality here already. Okay, MVL went bishop a4. Let's not be stuck on this one. Knight a5, another strong move. I could go knight takes b4 for draw. But already I felt like I'm having some kind of play. Maybe more easy one, knight a5. The other one is coming to c4. So I think this was reasonable. Now he had to come back with the bishop on b5, you know, to protect against this knight c4s, because bishop on a4 is really in a bad position. I don't see what's doing there. His initial idea was to go some c6 or knight a6, you know, all this stuff with the bishop on a4 here. But knight a6 is just I don't know if you can say it in English, that it's like a shot in the air or whatever you call it, and just this or whatever. Just nothing. Just nothing. So bishop b5 coming back, trying to play it already for the equality, was good. Instead he went rook d1, and this already gives me a chance. This already gives me the chance, and I'm trying to take the chance. So I go for knight ac4, bringing the knight on the edge of the board into attack, attacking e3 bishop, also threatening this. So bishop c1 is kind of only move. Bishop f8. And now, well, c5 is hanging. c5 is hanging, and what to do for white? What do you think is the best here? What do you think is the best here? Guys, what do you think is the best here? f4, yeah? Bishop a3 or f4. Well, guys, if f4, then there is bishop takes c5, and the knight is hanging as well. So I'm winning both of the pawns, and yeah, certainly it's not what white wants. So they have to defend. They have to defend, and in order to defend, they have to find the best way. So here, the best way would be to go knight d3. It's a hard move to find. Actually, MVL didn't find it. So this, rook takes d3. Let's say bishop c5. Just bishop f4. And white is kind of defending. For example, after this, they have a chance to go for the opposite colored bishops. So bishop b3. You know that being pawned down in the opposite colored bishops usually gives you good chances to draw the game. So that's the point. And that's why this was the best chance. Generally, having the bishop pair is good. It's considered slightly better for the side that has it. It's a slight advantage already. Usually, if position is not closed or there are no direct targets for one of the sides. I mean, for the sides with the knights, or let's say. So in this one, you always have a chance. So it was better to play for this. But I think that MVL didn't even think about being worse here that much. He just saw it's a fighting position. So he goes for the fighting move, c6, complicating the matters. Also, I wasn't doing good on time, I guess, here. And here I had to find a great move. I mean, seriously a great move, and I'm very proud of this one. Try to see what's the best. What's the best, guys? C6. Imagine you're playing against MVL. But don't get scared. Don't get scared. All good. All good. We're in control. So, there is no knight b7, guys. There is no knight b7. Which knight b7? Bishop takes b4. One of the suggestions here. What else? Knight c6. Okay. b5. Okay, 3 of the moves I have to remember. That will show you what's going on there. No, it's a black's move, guys. It's black's move. It can't be bishop f4. It's black's move here. Okay, so there are some suggestions like bishop takes bishop b4, b5, b6. I don't know. Knight takes c6. Yeah. Okay, let's see fast what's going on there in case of this. So I'll just show you. Yeah, knight f3 Anshul is just king g2 and actually attacking the knight. So let me show you the most of the moves that were resigned. Rajesh, resign. This is always possible, right, Rajesh? Can resign whenever you want. Resign OP, right? I was not eager to do that, guys. Okay, let me show you. So if you take on b4, the point of MVL is that he goes for c7. Of course, he doesn't give the knights for nothing, right? There should be a trick. There should be a trick, otherwise it's not MVL. It's not the top player, right? If he just gives the knights like this. So let's say if you go rook c8, then there is rook d8. I'm just picking up the rook. If there is rook f8, then there is, okay, rook d8 or maybe bishop h6-7, attacking the rook, and then the rook comes here, and the pawn promotes. White is just winning. So bishop takes b4 we can't. It's a trick by MVL. If we want to go b5, then there is c7. Let's say rook c8, rook d8, rook c7, bishop h6, threatening mate on f8. There is only one defense of knight d7, but I think there's bishop b5 simply, yeah. Bishop b5, and white is completely dominating, so MVL would be winning. Sorry. So after c6, if you take on c6, it's possible. Knight takes c6. Knight takes c6 was possible. It was close to a draw. So guys, anyway, good move. Good move. Who found knight c6? It's okay move here. I was playing for a win, but this was also okay move simply. White can take and play for this, and I mean it's around drawish kind of position. Maybe this e5, bishop g5, knight b2, some rook b1, close to a draw. Okay, but I found the best move here, and I was playing for a win already here, as I found this move, and so that it gives me chances. So what's the point of white? Is to go c7, rook d8, and bishop h6. And here it's hard to explain how can you have the feeling that you have to play this move. It's by elimination plus calculation plus the feeling of the position and the understanding of what white wants exactly. I would be okay with not finding this move and just playing like someone suggested, knight takes c6. I would be okay with it. But once I saw this idea, I saw that I'm much better actually. So let's say it's white's move, right? So they want to go c7, rook c8, rook d8, d1 to d8, rook takes c7, and bishop h6. They will pin the bishop on f8 because there is rook on d8, so there is a pin on this one. And white is winning. But at the same time, the knight is hanging. And bishop b4 is not possible because c7 and rook d8 check. So there is a super prophylactical move here. And I went it in the game. King g7. I'm super proud of this one. I think it's a great calculation, seriously. I mean, in some moves, many of my moves were not good in this tournament, but this one kind of technical brilliance, I would say. So now the knight is hanging, and now I want to take it, and after c7, rook c8, there will be no check from d8. And now it's hard to play as white. So it was like a punch here. It was like a punch, like in boxing, you know. And I felt that he falls down simply here. I mean, he's unable to treat this position well and you know, maintain the balance. That was important. So king g7, he went knight d3. It's still the best move. Okay, he's MVL, right? So knight takes c6, and now he starts to go astray. Now he goes for bishop b5. He had already to take this, play these positions, try to somehow press the c6 pawn. Certainly worse for white, certainly, but still chances. So he goes for bishop b5. Let's see. Knight 6 a5. Knight b2, still the best move. And I went knight b6 to try to play for a win. Maybe. After bishop b5, the best move would be knight 4 a5 to play a6 and b5. Maybe that would be better. I was afraid of some kind of bishop b2 checks and bishop f4s. I didn't want to allow this. Wanted to keep the knight on c4. But this was the best. Okay, knight a5. You see how nicely he plays. He wants to gain this position with bishop pair and the rook. So he goes for knight b2, knight b6. And he goes for bishop d2, attacking the knight. So knight c6 back. Bishop c3 check, king g8. I want to play some bishop g7 somewhere to completely, you know, to completely play for a win, because I mean I will have no chances to lose the game anymore. After bishop g7, we'll just play rook c8 next. We'll be just fine, and we'll play for a win without any kind of risk, because there is still a risk in these two bishops. They can always be a threat. So knight a4. You see, generally as a top player, he catches the idea well in this one. He has to go for the position, he thinks so. He has to go for the position with the two bishops and the rook against rook and bishop and knight. And in all of the cases it was good. But exactly here is not good, because again there is a dynamical factor. So it's not always strategy. It's not always that they, you know, teach you that, you know, this piece is good here and that one is good there and so on. So it's all about this kind of you know, examples that you see, for example, I mean examples that you see, and then you have to break the rules many times in chess, because there's this dynamics. Bronstein even showed that it's 99% tactics chess. I would disagree, but certainly it's a very important part, because here it plays a huge role. So instead of this knight a4, he had to go here for a4, trying to press the knight on b6. And then I could go maybe rook d8 and play this. And certainly white has good chances to make a draw. Good chances. Instead he goes for knight a4. And yeah, that's the whole idea of the position, and we were looking at it. But here the dynamical factor comes into play. So I immediately took on a4, bishop a4. He did everything right, but there is b5. So here I can roll with my pawns, and this is more important than getting into the right, you know, right material balance that he wanted to maintain here. So after b5, bishop c2. Bishop g7, a5 was possible as well, even maybe stronger. Bishop g7, I wanted immediately to exchange this bishop or just get rid of it somehow and get my knight to d4 and easier play. So bishop d2, knight d4, activating my knight immediately. First chance I have to do it. Bishop d3, bishop b1 maybe was better. Knight f3 check, because it really simplifies my task of playing for a win without any kind of risk, just pushing my pawns and seeing if it wins or not. Otherwise, anyway, still it's two bishops, and they will be protecting all of my pawns from moving. Like a5 will be protected by bishop and so on. So king g2, knight takes, rook takes, a5. For the blades, it's always unpleasant when these pawns are moving. Yesterday we saw the game with technical Gujarati. We've seen a game of Anand against the Gelfand, and Anand was pushing the pawns, and Gelfand couldn't maintain the balance there, even though it was close. At some point it was winning for him and so on. He just lost the game. It's very hard to fight these pawns when they're rolling. They're just rolling. Rolling and trolling. And everything with that. All the problems come with this rolling pawns, you know. Pass pawn you create there and just win the game close to it. Oh, so many messages are coming. I'm seriously like have to turn on notifications at some point. I just see the most important ones or when it's urgent. So a5, he had to find some kind of bishop c2, but I will not really look at this in full depth because it's like so complicated. It's hard to understand. It's like some kind of supercomputer chess, like bishop c2 somewhere, a4, black goes, and some f4 maybe here. I don't know, but it's like still position is super bad. I mean, it's like close to losing, but it's kind of defense that you have to demonstrate here on this like super high level of, I don't know, alpha 0 or whatever. So after this he went rook c2. Just show you how it ended the game. b4 was better. I went a4. So here maybe had a chance to play a3, but it's always unpleasant to play a3 because of b4, a takes like this, and I mean a3, yeah, and bishop b2. Maybe it's just lost for white, close to it, at least from the first side. Okay, anyway, it was the best. Rook c5 he went, b4. Probably he saw that he can play rook b5 here and exchange the rooks. But what do you guys do here? How do you win for black? What do you do here? Importante. What's the move you think? Okay. So I take the rook and then go b3 and a3, right? And it promotes, right? You think rook takes b5, bishop takes b5, b3. A takes b3, a3. Okay. There is a guy, Alisher Suleimanov. He says that is Alisher Suleimanov? Is it? Yeah, I guess. So he goes. He says that you just take, and it's pretty simple. Okay, Alisher, if it's pretty simple, then let's see. So rook takes b5, bishop takes b5, b3. Now if a takes b3, then a3, and Alisher is right. And many of you guys, if I'm not mentioning the name, but there are so many messages, I can't just simply concentrate. So anyway, just concentrating on the idea, right? Rook takes b5, bishop b5, b3. A takes b3, a3. That's correct, you're winning. But there is a defense after b3. Bishop c4. And then you can go b2, bishop d3. You have chances, but I'm not sure it's won for black at all. And there is a clear-cut win here instead of this. There is rook d8. So now, if let's say white goes bishop c2, there is b3, a takes a3, and the rook comes to d2 and picking up the bishop. Let's say if you go, what can you go here? Rook a5. There is rook d2. You let's say go whatever, I don't know, rook a8, bishop f8, bishop b1, seemingly stopping the a2. But it doesn't matter so much because I'm just having the winning position. So just go king g7 again, our favorite king g7, and bishop c5. Pick up all the pawns. a3 is super strong. Rook b2 is in the air. Black is winning. So rook d8 is the move after rook b5. If you go for bishop c4, I will just go for bishop c3 like in the game. I'll show you now. It almost ended this way. So after this, Maxim spotted it. He went rook a5, rook d8. So I can always push the pawn to a3 and put my bishop on b2, but still it's not time, I think, for this. So first rook d8. He went bishop a6. After, say, bishop c2, can I go just rook d2 maybe? Yeah, maybe the same. Rook d2 is possible with bishop d4 ideas, or bishop f8 as we saw. Then king g7, bishop c5, attacking this, and also this is falling. So bishop a6. b3. Just promoting the pawn. Now if what? If rook a4, just b2, rook b4, bishop c3, and rook d1. And the pawn promotes the queen. So that's why after b3, MVL went a takes b3, rook b5, b2, rook b3, and now just a simple move, bishop c3. The point of this trick is that if you go rook d1, there is rook b8 check, bishop f8, and rook takes b2, and you lose your pawn. That's the trick. That's the trick. But of course, I go bishop c3, threatening rook d1, bishop e2, rook d2. White is paralyzed here. If he goes king f3, just bishop d4. This one is hanging, and the pawn is almost promoting. It's winning. So let's say king f1. Bishop d4, f4, just rook c2, and preparing rook c1 check, bishop d3, rook takes h2. Okay, besides having the pawn on b2, which is already a huge factor in terms of playing for a winning actually the game, I also have a pawn up there on h2. So actually I have 2 pawns up, extremely great position of my pieces. Black is dominating here. And the king will come, h will come, the f4 will hang, and the rook d2, rook h1, everything will be hanging. So he just resigned here. It's a winning position for black, so MVL resigned. Hope you liked the game, and actually I was talking about the mistakes, and I think in the description or somewhere I've written that, you know, this is a game with mistakes. You make mistakes and win or something, I wrote there, I guess. And actually it is, so I've made some mistakes, but at the same time the position was complicated, the endgame was complicated, he had to find the right way. And once he didn't find it, just got the chance. You know, AD in our last video, he was telling us this story of his match against Nepo in a World Cup in Batumi, I think. And there he said that, man, you know, I was playing against Nepo, I was leading all the time, kind of getting the good positions and so on. And what's going on, you know, how to play this World Cups? I don't understand how to play the World Cups, how to score there. And I don't have a recipe for that, right? I mean, he really was dominating Nepo in the match. And then he just started to, started to make some mistakes, not winning the positions that he got. He got like 3 winning positions or something. And then in that exact situation, like in that moment, what has finally happened was this some kind of game where Nepo just got slight advantage or something, one chance, and he just won the game. He just won the game. He just I mean, he got just one position slightly worse, AD. And Nepo immediately just took his chance and won the game. And that's the thing actually top players are capable of sometimes. They pull this kind of things, like you don't beat them and then they beat you. Like especially in this match, like in the World Cup and so on. You could have 6 chances and you don't win it. And he will strike back immediately once having the smallest possibility to win. And this is what happened to AD there in that match. Nepo had one chance and he used this chance, and that's it. So he won the match. And imagine by the preparation, by this tactical lines in Najdorf, AD was just dominating there, having like +3 evaluation positions during the match. It's kind of kind of amazing how he played. What do you mean fix the screen? What should I do about the screen? What's the problem with the screen? Fix the screen, please. Saurabh, what is happening with the screen? Guys, can you tell me as well what's going on with the screen? I see it all fine on the... So guys, there is no problem with the screen, right? So it's just... yeah. TOP. No, T is there, yeah, that's true. That's true. T is always there. It's important for me to have the T, no? Also, I have somehow to boost the energy, right? As thank you, Ninat. Thank you. Yeah, it's clear. All good, right? Guys, I don't know how many messages I have there, guys, seriously. On IG, Instagram, guys, I know that certainly I have to go through them at one point, but it's like so many, I can't really explain. I don't know how to explain this. This is I'm feeling like Tendulkar or Federer or who else do you like? Maybe some pop star? Feeling like Beyonce, okay. Feeling like Beyonce. Men's version. Yeah. Handling fame. Yeah, guys, yeah. Some spotlight, please. I need it. Okay, guys, of course I know Tendulkar. Come on. I mean, it's like, how can you not know Tendulkar? Oh, whoa. What is going on actually? What's going on actually with the tournament? Well, no, it's not that I don't like that somebody's sending me a message. It's just I mean that I mean, I can't just simply, like physically, I mean, I can't answer everything. I mean, physically I can, maybe I'm capable of, but I also have some other things to do, so I can't really answer every message. That's what I mean. But actually I try to answer most of them. Like, I really try hard to answer most of them. But it's, I mean, there are a lot of fans, right, in Azerbaijan that are writing me, and many of my friends from India as well, and the fans around the world, and the people that love King's Indian, for example. So they're happy to share their opinion, if I can help with something, or just give some advice or something. Beyonce of King's Indian, is it? Oh my god. There is some sugar in tea, yeah. Not 1 kilogram, but yeah, there is. AG is Adiban. Adiban Bashkaran. You know the guy? Famous for his hat. Yeah, yesterday's Vidit stream was hilarious, right? That was fun. And Somia's opinion on chess when she wants to see the chess game, and we're just distracting by any possible means there. How can I call Anish if he's playing in 20 minutes? How can you imagine that? He's concentrated, he's, preparing. No, that's the worst thing you would do, to call the player just before he starts the round. Yes, Sriram, Ronaldo sync, yeah, Ronaldo talk. And actually she showed the, her phone, and it was there, right, as a wallpaper. Ronaldo sync. Discipline. Ronaldo's discipline, and what else she said? 7.5% fat, right? And personality. Personality. Guys, I will be with Sagar tomorrow on his stream. He's working non-stop, Sagar, for chess. I mean, he does a huge thing. Like, non-stop, whenever I come, and I mean, there are two people that are working like this that I know. Talking about the Indian friends. Sameh, he just approach your screen, look at it, go to YouTube, and you see that either Sameh or Sagar or them both of them together, they're streaming. I don't know how they do this. I'm trying, but I already see that it's like 24/7 streaming for them or something. I don't know when they sleep. I don't know how they do this. There are such people, you know, that it's amazing simply. Mohit Kumar is asking, why did you take a break from chess for a few years? I can't call it a break exactly because I was working a lot on my chess. I just simply was out of the top 10. I didn't want to play in open tournaments because I saw that in order to fight for the world championship, it's better not to get there once you already. I went through this cycle, right? I mean, when they're talking about, already we discussed this, I think, but once again, I'll just repeat this for the guys that haven't seen it. You know, when you get to the top, you get through junior championships, open tournaments, matches, I don't know, everything. So, yeah, is there a lag? Oh, it's fine. Successfully reconnected. All good. Yeah, and then you go through these opens and everything, and then you're on the top, and then you're there. And in my understanding, what I wanted to do is that not to get back, you know, like, I mean, I wanted to still go up. That was the point. So I didn't want to go to the opens and like kind of fight again in that situation, this opens and so on. And you know, fight for some rating points, completely change my style. Play different openings, you know, do different things that I shouldn't do because I was playing on the top. So I wanted somehow to be able to strike and be back in the top 10 and try to fight for the crown. So I decided to play mostly the official tournaments and work hard on my chess. And first of all, for me at that point, work hard on my psychology because it was hard for me. After London 2013 was really hard to get back. It was like you know, it was like a knockout thing. So knockout not in terms of World Cup, but knockout in terms of if I got like so many punches that I had to get my health, emotions, psychology, like psyche or whatever you call it, and the balance, to maintain the emotional balance. And there were other obstacles to go through and to go over, whatever. And that was, yeah, it's, oh yeah, President's Speech OP. Is it the President's Speech OP again? Chess player of all time, who's my favorite, is Tal, I think. Tal and Fischer, maybe. Yeah, 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 we can do something. Yeah, Vishnav, I will think how to do that. Organize an arena tournament or DCS or something like that. Yeah, yeah. This we will do. Now on the streams and also working my chess. And with guys we're interacting a lot, that's why it's a bit... Chichilov said that I have a great business sense. I do have a good one, but I mean, depends. I'm not comparing myself to others that much. I don't think I'm having a great one, but okay, I have some feelings for some things. Yeah, like the sense. I mean, I have this kind of feeling like for trading and things like this, but yeah, it depends. No, I'm not a businessman. I can't call myself a businessman. I'm a professional chess player, of course. Playing more Blitz on my streams. Yeah, but for example, we did play Title Tuesday, but as I'm streaming during the tournaments, I prefer to stream the tournaments and see the tournaments generally. I mean, it's fun because also we can later discuss, for example, the Anish is coming and others. It's also fun, right? I mean, they play this the super tournament. T-sponsor, there is no T-sponsor. I mean, Yeah, there's no sponsor. So welcome, welcome guys, welcome. Anyone who wants to, from the tea companies and everything, they want to sponsor the stream. Tea glasses, two I think, maybe two. Two big glasses like this. Favorite chess book is Zurich 53 by Bronstein. Too many hobbies to mention, but well, tennis in general, both watching and playing. Certainly I miss playing tennis a lot. Have to start again. And driving as well. I like to drive the car. Just nowhere. Doesn't matter where. Just straight. I see the road, I go there. I see it doesn't end fast, even better. Just go and go and go and just put some music and just I don't know, just drive. No, yeah. Okay, guys, I see that there are people from yesterday's stream also, of course, here, and they say that we hope that you haven't left the food outside like yesterday. No, 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 no food outside. My stream is not coming in feed after notification. Interesting. I don't know why. I have to ask. You know the guy that I should contact for this? His name is Samay. Or Samai. I don't know. I'm confused. He said, say it whichever way you like. No, guys, I don't like to talk politics. I can't talk politics on my stream. I know something about it, but I seriously don't like it at all to, you know, to go in these subjects and elaborate on that or whatever. Favorite tennis player, Federer, by far. But I also respect, of course, Nadal, Djokovic, and all these guys. No, I think it's because, I mean, I don't know why is it happening. I see what you mean. It's not going into the feed, which means that it's not showing in my videos that something is upcoming there when you just go to the channel, right? I guess this is the thing. No, I don't stream on Twitch. I'll check it out. Check it out, the Twitch. Why is Twitch better? Do you think Twitch is better in some terms? But I'm not a huge fan of too many things, as you know, all the technical stuff. So I like YouTube. I like YouTube. I'm a fan of YouTube in general. I like to watch things there and so on. That's why I've decided to start here. And I'm very happy that I've actually, you know, influenced this activity by Anish and others. It's very nice. Not Vidit, but Anish. I think it was kind of trigger for him to start. Favorite anime would be Naruto, I think. Uzumaki Naruto. Was it? Was it? Or I'm just already I know. Let me check. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay. But Adiban likes it, right? Adiban likes anime. My entire family likes anime, actually. I mean, they brought me to anime somehow. It's 10 minutes before they start the round. That's fine, right? Oh guys, you okay, okay, you go there, right? Hell yeah. Datte Bayo. This one, right? That's fun, that's fun. I'm glad you know it, guys. I think Adiban is professional on this. Debashish, teach us chess. That's champion Curity. Where's names on board? No names. It's MVL against me. MVL is in Paris, I guess. Paritosh, MVL is in Paris, I guess. But not on this stream. But he was responsible for all the white moves. I was responsible for black moves here. Yeah. When I'm coming to India, I don't know. The airspace is closed everywhere, I guess. Oh, most places, right? I mean the international airspace. Yeah, yeah, Mohit, I would be happy to do these things, and that's a nice thing, of course, to teach the kids and underprivileged kids. Yeah, of course, that's a good thing. Yeah. Ayusha, why is MVL not on the stream? I didn't ask him to. I mean I don't know, guys. He's not my friend. I'm friendly with him and in friendly terms, but he's not my friend. I didn't really think about it even inviting him for the game that he lost to look at it with me. It would be kind. I mean I don't know. I would feel weird, you know, if somebody tells you I'm going to see our game that you have lost. Can you come and you know, enjoy it with me? Enjoy it. Enjoy it with you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I hope, guys. I hope that Vidit's Joe is not hurting now because he has to play the title Tuesday. Guys, low watching. What do you mean low watching? It's 800 people, concurrent viewers, all of the friends. It's a gathering here, right? It's what? It's Tuesday. I mean, imagine in a normal world, where can you gather with 800 and more people in one place, discuss everything like chess, life, I don't know, any subject almost we're touching here. And certainly Sameh is on the stream. Sagar was on the stream, I guess. Vidit is probably streaming soon, and he's maybe even streaming now. So that's really cool. I think it's a great thing. Okay, I had the maximum I had was like 9,000 and a half, which is also very cool. I mean, I'm happy with everyone coming to watch the stream or watch it later, and that's fine. Anyway, I'm not doing it for, you know, special figures or anything, so it's just fun. It's fun, and it's, of course it's nice when it's high, but okay. I mean, I'm just Kramnik would say that, I'm sure. Yeah, but it's nice when it's high, but okay, I don't really think about it much, but something like that. Tips on increasing concentration, like chess wise, or is it the other concentration? Because I mean, okay, okay. Oh, guys, Nihil, I was not invited by my technical guru. Yeah, yeah, guys. You remember, for example, Sagar took this this game against Vidit in Vaikanze, Was a nice game, but you know, Vidit came there and he was not eager to explain it because he lost the game. Okay, it was a nice game, beautiful game, nice tactics, but come on. It's not so pleasant, right, to call the guy and show his game that he lost to him. He already saw it, had all the bad emotions, bad evening, couldn't eat his dinner. And then you come and you're like, look how beautiful your opponent plays. And now I have to explain. And with its face, I can see it online. Oh, that's kind of weird. Weather at my place. 30 about all the time. 30 something. Some 35 at some point. But it was windy. I don't know. Now what is it? What is it exactly? It was hot today. But yeah, 32. 32. Even now. Even now it's 32. Okay. Nijmedinov was a great player. He was a very tactical player. But how can you compare anyone to Tal? Tal was something, right? It was something. You know, all these moves, all this G takes F3 in a match against Botvinnik impressed me when I was a kid. Kuraf, you are my world champion and you will always be mine champion. There should be a pause on this one, right? Just to feel proud. To feel this self-esteem in a technical world raised to like 100% now. I am a world champion of Guraf. Board yeah, I already answered so many times for the title Tuesday. Guys, Radjabov versus computer stream. What do you want to see? To see the, you know, the disastrous play by the Grandmaster against the compy. Oh, actually, I didn't check this one. The thoughts about the new Stockfish and new whatever. I mean, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. They say it's interesting. It's something. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah. I'll create, guys, for the for some of the stream. I'll make the special stream for this. Like, I'll call it Baku Kadaku something, I guess, because I'll make some handle like this, because it's kind of fun. It sounds funny to me as well. If I analyze the game of me and Anish, where we both played well, it means that we made a draw. And that's also kind of strange, seriously, because I know myself, I prefer to look at the games that had the final result. So it was some result at the end, somebody won. Yeah, I think I prefer that. I think I prefer to watch the games where you have the winner, even though I understand those emotions that player have there, but it's another story, right? Because we're looking at it from kind of historical perspective. And then it's like, okay. I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, all these tears and emotions, they subside, and we see the purity of the class shown in the game, and this is what really matters. I haven't played on Magnus. Guys, I don't know. I mean, I've seen once, I think, MVL playing on Magnus app or something, if I recall. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe, but just for fun. I mean, imagine you're playing Magnus himself. It's a bit strange to play the app as well, right? I don't know. I would feel strange. If you play the Magnus, why should you play the app? If you beat the app, then maybe you can play the match against app, and if you win that match, yeah, maybe that's nice as well. Yeah, to win the match against the app and then to win the match against the CEO of this app. Interesting idea. I'll think about it. I'll ask, certainly. We'll talk to everyone and ask. Maybe we can do that. Like 9 top players against the app. Also fine. Yeah, I've played with Vishy Anand. I don't know, not thousands of times, but maybe we played 100 games. I guess, I don't know. I mean, seriously, so many. Blitz's rap is classical. I don't know. Half of my life I've seen Vishy on the opposite side of the board. So yeah, seriously, I mean, since 12, 13, something like this. 13 for sure, I think. No. Yeah, maybe around from 12 to 14, maybe some of this age. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Some may betrayal, OP. Some may betrayal. Yes. But some may betrayed. Yeah, you mean? Of course. Some may. You know how it is. Yeah, with these guys. He has seen the Bota's sister coming. Just okay. Why do you need Raja when you have the Bota's sisters, right, on your stream? Yes, Samay. Remember the size, Samay. Sad eyes, OP. Of course. No, but why do you need the chess player? Yeah, I mean, it's like of a high level and so on. Why? Yeah, play Scribble. Talk to the sisters. Have fun. Like hand and brain. And here, what do you have here? What do you have? Yeah, I have hands, but generally here is just brain, right? Generally just brain. I'm not sure about the quality, but the brain is there. With Vidit is like this, you know. With Vidit is clear. With Vidit is like he will always prefer me to you know, any sisters and brothers and fathers, grandfathers, grandmothers, and whoever is there on the stream. Yeah. Anish match started. Let's see the Anish match. Let's see the Anish match, because he's probably is there, I guess. Let's see. What is this? Where is Anish match? What? Why did you say Anish match start? Did it start it? Did it start already? Oh my god. Oh. Ho ho. Haha. It's there. The one and only. The one and only. Let me crop the board. This one and only. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Crop the windows. Leave this. I think it's fine. I think it's enough, right? I think it's enough as the board quality. Is it okay for you? Can you just tell me if it's okay? Otherwise, I'll change it. I guess it's fine. How is it? A bit more, yeah? A little bit more, right? Yeah, I can try. A bit more is fine, I think. Wow. Yeah. It's exactly, you know, this board thing that you have to crop it this way. It's like, you know, a bit more or just generally it's okay, or a bit more or just okay, and so on. Is like with my wife, you know, if I tell her that I want to eat, and yeah, I just want to eat, I should say a bit. A bit. Because if I just say I want to eat, I don't know how much food is there, you know. It's like you know, when people love you and they do like things for you, it's like sometimes they kind of just you want to eat. It means that like you want to eat, like, and you're going to eat the entire life. Yeah, they bring you the huge portion, so I always have to say just a bit, you know. Like potato a bit, the spaghetti a bit, and the meat a little bit. Otherwise, like, my god, so much food. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, they over exaggerate this thing. So that's why I'm asking for the board. For the board, I'm also cautious. A bit, or just tell me, because you see now you asked for just making it bigger and a bit, and I didn't understand it well because I was like kind of shaking. I was kind of shaky. I just made it like 10 times bigger, and so that everything is fine. Just spread. Not high, not high. No, guys, no, don't spam Samei. I'm fine totally. I want to see some chess, and I seriously want to do some chess and see Anish's game, and I really want to see some games. It's clearly okay with me. I'm feeling comfortable here. Lonely streamer. No hard feelings, Samei. Yeah, I'll change the description. I'll change the description. I'll change the description, guys. I'll write it as a Chess24 Legends. Let me write it there. Yep. Chess. Oh my god, Chess24. No, guys, I like hot tea, but when it gets cold, I have to drink it like it is. There's no chance. Okay, let's see. Okay, coolio. All good. Chess24 Legends Tournament. With one and only world champion Magnus Carlsen taking on the legends, right? Something like this, like from this advertisements of Chess24. No, I'm joking. I mean, just a lonely streamer. That's what I meant. All good, all good. I enjoy it, guys. Of course, I know that you are there, and that's more than enough. I haven't seen the Anish video. I'll look at it. Let's see the games fast. Let's see what's going on there. What they're doing. Anand, I don't know, Carlsen, Anish, everyone. Let's see. So we can see the board perfectly, and we can see that Magnus didn't play well. This type of positions after this knight h4 played, you know, this f4 and stuff. Oh, it's bad. It generally is bad. Of course, he will play and he will fight in this one. It's not the end of the world, but it's a worse position. Worse position. But doesn't mean he will lose. Just completely fine, playable. I mean, certainly I would prefer white here, and it's better for white. But okay. Kramnik-Sviller. Okay, later. If something is going on there. Giri Ivanchuk, interesting. Anand Dingliren. Oh, Dingligen actually. Leka Gelf. Okay, we skip Leka Gelfand for now. We skip Kramnik-Sviller for now. And we're concentrated on 3 matches of Anand against Dingligen and Giri against Ivanchuk. Yeah. You see, guys, this is the position. The aggressive AG. The aggressive AG is pressing on the king's flank. I love it. What do you mean bring Chuchilov, guys? He's busy all day long working chess. I mean, he has his schedule. I have to ask him in advance. I'll ask him in advance to bring him. Yeah. Sriram, can you detect the computer cheating in high-level Super GM play, especially online? Well, generally you can, I guess. Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah, some of the players can feel it, but certainly there is no cases like this in general. So I mean, I like imaginary example. If they will play with the compy, you could feel it. Yeah, the good players would certainly feel it, I guess. And there are also systems that they use for this. It's hard. It's a hard question, hard matter. But I don't believe I know them all well, and I seriously, I mean, there is so much on stake with the reputation and all that stuff. I don't think they're able to do this ever. It's like even Sots and so on. So it's yeah, guys, let's not bring this subject up. I know the guys, and they're great guys, and so generally, it will not happen there. But it's an issue, you know, because it's just generally an issue, and that's it. It's not that the point is that nobody can make it, and that's it. I mean, it's not about it's not about them doing or not doing this, wishing or not wishing. Of course, they don't wish and they don't do, but there is just this fact that the point of the whole system in general, for example, when we play the OTB tournaments, like we're checked really, like I think better than in all of the airports and elsewhere. So there are special systems, and after the games, if you played good game, if you played many moves by the first line or compy line or whatever, they check you in a special room, anti-cheating room, and there is for men, I think there is a men's arbiter, 2 arbiters actually, and they go all over your clothes and all that stuff. Even if a micro sync, whatever, just make some sound, they check it like like super security services guys, so there it's super there it's super strict. Tal, I would pick Tal. Yeah. Who is India number 1? Anand, no? Yeah. Hardest opponent ever. I don't know. Different years, different type of play, different. St. Carlson maybe was, but not sure that anymore. But I mean, he was for sure. I mean, like judging by the score and so on. Yeah. Raja, have you tried Kırdalan beer? No. I know what it is, even where it is, but not. The worst score. I think Carlsen, but I'm talking about the recent years. It wasn't that bad against him at all, and generally, I guess against Carlsen out of the top elite. Okay, let's see the game, right? Yeah, let's see the game. Okay. Where Anand is losing? Show me. Wait, why is Anand? Oh, oh. Lijen is in attack. Furious Lijen. Where is the win? But yeah, doesn't feel good. How did he get this? How did he get Anand this? What is the... He said in his interview... Actually, I think I read it in the morning. About Anand. And he said in the interview that he's fed up with this Zoom live and so on. He says that I just really can't stand it anymore. He likes to travel, and you know, he's like he likes to be in the center of attention. He wants to speak, talk, very talkative. He likes to discuss subjects. He's very witty, and he has a great sense of humor as well. So I really can't. I mean, I remember we had great evenings in Azerbaijan when we had this in Baku. We had the match uh, World versus Azerbaijan team, and we were having a great dinner conversations all the time. So super funny. Yeah, and that was so nice. And I know what kind of person he can be. Like has a great sense of humor. So he certainly lacks this, like kind of parties or whatever you call it, the gatherings, the tournaments, the atmosphere. Especially now that probably he's entering the age when you can't really, you will not be able soon to play your best chess, let's say, and enjoy it as much as he can now. And to lose this time because of some kind of unpleasant situations and so on is certainly I mean, not nice, yeah, for him. He regrets it very much, and it's understandable, right? So, yeah, I can imagine, can imagine. But he clearly said that I'm fed up with this. I mean, seriously, I just feel so bad about it. Like I've spent like half of my life now in in Zoom conferences and so on. So this is understandable, guys. Yeah, it's clear. Okay, he just lost the pawn here, guys. Look what he did. I mean, he just went for this, then this, then this, and queen c7, just attacking c3, and that's it. You cannot do anything. Bishop d4, e5, bishop d4, e5, or b4 maybe. Take c4, less stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's completely... Let me refresh it. See what's going on here. I understand. What's going on here? Yeah. So let's see. Just lost the pawn, simply. I just lost the pawn in one move. Yeah. Unfortunate for him, this one. I don't know who is the guy is asking in Azeri. So NCFD началось надо. So it means that what's your favorite opening? And for me it's a King's Indian, of course. King's Indian it is, yeah. So you were the second youngest GM. How does it feel? Just completely fine. Okay, guys. Nishant, the languages, Azerbaijani language, Russian, English, restaurant Spanish, restaurant French, and restaurant German. Can we call it this way? In restaurants, airplanes, trains, I can speak almost any language. Most of the common languages. But I don't know if it counts. So generally it's 1, 2, 3. 3 normally. 1 perfect restaurant Spanish. Very close to the perfect, yeah. Like can order anything. Just can talk for hours. With the waiter, with everyone. Easily. And the pure, I mean, there's a good understanding, It's like they bring me exactly what I wanted. Feel so comfortable. But the rest I was used because I had to go, from one station to the other, flying, going there, and restaurants, and players, everything. So, for example, it was kind of just natural for me to learn all these things. Where's the platform, how to go there, how to find this and that, because otherwise you can get lost. And when you can get lost, I mean, you can speak any language, like any language in the world. Once you are there in danger of I don't know, being like if there is no food, no whatever, you just start to speak all the languages this way. When you can get lost, seriously. Nitish, no, I don't have an academy, but I have some thoughts on some chess project that I will reveal in some time. Arpit Patak, what is the point of asking me? I mean, your name doesn't seem to tell that you are from Azerbaijan as well, but you're asking questions in Azerbaijani. So, what's the point? Maybe you can ask in English if you wish, so that others also understand. Of course, I've played against Vulgar I mean, since my childhood, simply. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, of course, I've played against Vulgar numerous. I mean, so many times. I mean, seriously, a lot. And he was a great player, great friend, great person, with very strong character, and yeah, it's a great loss for the country, for our team, and for everyone in Azerbaijan, because I mean we were the top team, and certainly we lost a great friend, the player of the highest caliber, and that's really sad. Yeah, that's really sad. I think I've made a lot of interviews on that, but I mean, yeah, always this comes to mind, especially his birthday on 24th of July, and yeah, we're remembering it, and was a lot of videos and all that stuff on the achievements, on this win in the European Team Championship for the first time for Azerbaijan. He won then against Netherlands, against Stelwagen there, which was crucial for winning the championship. Oh yeah, I'll try to do this. I'll try to increase my volume. Oh, is it bad, my volume? I think it's fine, no? Okay, I'll be just closer to the mic. Closer to the mic. Okay, let's see what's Anand doing there. He started a desperate attack, but probably it will not help. I have to be fair, guys, with you. This will not help. The only thing that can help now, guys, can you guess the only thing that can help Anand now? In this position, exactly in this position. Not in the match, in this position. What can help Anand? Please, your guesses. Guys, important. So guys, what can help Anand? Ding disconnection. That's correct. That's correct. Ding's disconnection can help now. But probably it will not happen. Guys, I forgot to tell you. Yesterday, Rauf Mamedov was defending the world. Like in this, what is it called? This, what is it? You know, these movies, like Marvel movies, like this Avengers and stuff. So Rauf was there, and he was which personage from the Marvel? Who was the main one who was saving everyone there, like in Marvel? Is it Iron Man, or who's like the strongest one? Yeah. There was a match against Rebecca Harris. But who is the strongest one out of this Avengers, like the Avengers, Marvels, whatever? Iron Man. Yeah. So he was the Iron Man, or Captain America, guys. Who was Iron Man, right? Yeah. Okay. So he was kind of Iron Man yesterday. So he stood for the entire world, because it was a shame that nobody could fight properly. Only one guy out of 14 was able before, Rauf. And Rauf prepared very well. I think Blitz part he completely dominated. Then the bullet part was unclear for some time, and then he dominated again. He got he had a great balance in the match. He was losing some, and then he was really capable of keeping it up on the highest level. Seriously, he almost tilted at some point, and he turned things around. It's amazing. Yesterday he played great. Seriously, so proud that he did this. It's a hard task. Naroditsky is very, very strong in Blitz and Bullet. Especially Bullet. The Rebecca Harris. I have to check who's Rebecca Harris. Everybody knows Rebecca Harris, or? Let me see, Rebecca Harris. I don't know. Why is Rebecca Harris? Yeah, Anand lost this one. Anand lost this one. Of course, guys. I mean, there was only chance for the disconnection, guys. Rebecca Harris, I don't know. I didn't find one. Guys, if you can find or understand what's the point of Rebecca Harris. Maybe there is some other Rebecca Harris. Lives like close to Charlotte Chess Center, for example. Why not? Okay, I don't know, guys. Sometimes there are guys with the names that do not seem to represent Azerbaijan or Azerbaijani names, like Yas and Sevdinis Shahmatchi Kimde, and which means that who is your favorite chess player? And I said already that it's Tal, so that everybody understands. Because all the time there are differences, in this Tal or Tal. Because in Russian there is Tal, and in English it's Tal, I think. So. Okay, so Rebecca Harris is a character in Limitless TV series Smart and Cool. Thank you, Sobir Kumar, for this comment. Guys, it's fine, yeah. I mean, how would you explain a male having a username such as Rebecca Harris? Just okay, why not? Just for fun. It's just a funny name there, and Yeah, okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Swidler cramming, something's going on there. I don't want to touch this game. Let's see this. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I see the engine's evaluation. I don't want to see the lines. I want to see the lines. But I see the evals. Can I close it? How can I close it? Or the bar? Yeah, it's fine. So what about this? What about this, guys? What do you think about this one? It's interesting. Which lag OP? Which lag OP, guys? Still lag? Guys, I showed why Anand lost. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? I showed why Anand lost. Look at this one. I showed this moment exactly here. That he went b3. All this stuff already was kind of strange in general to castle there. Then rook c8, king b1, now queen c7 attacking c3, so now b4 is coming and the bishop on e4 is threatening. So he went just knight e2, bishop takes e4, pawn down. What to explain here anymore, guys? After this, with the pawn down after 10 moves, usually it ends very badly. If internet is fine, usually should strike. Something happens like that day, you remember when they were giving rooks for nothing and just not giving mates when it was necessary. But usually it doesn't happen this way. So let's see here. Anish is attacking and you want me to come back again to Anand. It's both painful to watch Anand's game, and beside that I already explained it. Look at this one, look at this one. Look how, wow. Look, I just wanted to say, look how good Anish plays, and he goes rook g6. Why not e5? Is it possible to play e5? Can you go e5 here? Is it bad? Well, it's not that good as well, yeah. So there is some other move that is good. What is the move, guys? I don't see the move. Let's see what was going on. Some a4. Not easy to understand a4, but okay, maybe a4 is seriously right. Let me crop the window because I don't like it. Let's do it like this. Yeah, what about this? I don't know. He played just rook g6. Yeah. Before 92. This is very unclear. Guys, he has a better structure. He has a better structure, but don't forget, please, that he's a pawn down, is it? No, he's not pawn down. Yeah, I'm hallucinating here. He's not pawn down. So, but he has this b4. Actually, it's kind of pawn down because b4 is controlling totally. Just cementing in there b3 and a2. And e5. Why do you need e5 here? Just bring the knight back or something. Why do you need e5? Okay, I understand. He doesn't want to allow knight d4. But I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Somehow. Maybe some knight g3 somewhere. Maybe even here. Maybe we can go some knight g3, let's say. I don't know. The idea was to, after some knight f4, to play some take and knight f5, but maybe it's too much here. Maybe it's too much. There is also kind of Yeah, queen c4, bishop b5. Queen c4, bishop b5, so I'm not sure I like it. Rook g5, knight f... Maybe rook g5 is possible. Possible. Yeah, maybe it's a bit easier to play as black. Yeah, rook g5, yeah. Knight f4. Now maybe what? We have to take, but which way? Can take with the bishop. Yeah, takes. And now it's interesting. Now it's very interesting. Many moves. But e4 is hanging. This we should not forget. Yeah, this we should not forget. e4 is hanging. So how to defend e4? Suggestions. Suggestions how to defend e4. I don't know. Some rook c6 and e5. Is it too much? Here just takes. I think it's too much, yeah. Like I wanted some this and rook h5, but it doesn't work, I guess. Simply this, and yeah, it's lost, of course. 4 was the best move here. Oh, guys, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, yeah. This one was possible. This and queen c4 and take c6. Still a draw. And this one. Close to a draw, but slightly, maybe kind of a slight chance for white to try this. Yeah. Okay, let's see. It's very stable for white. It's very stable. He will take on e4, play knight f3, then play king g2, then rook d5 or b5 or whatever. And yeah, it's not bad for white, right? Why is it? Why is it a problem, right? Just good. Who is writing me? Okay. So. Yeah, Tal is a kind of a magician, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Divyansh. Divyansh, I see your comment and I agree. He was a magician. If you want to study great games, like live games, you know, like lively with a lot of passion and you know, like this feeling of chess as a kind of a celebration, or like a feeling of a celebration of a game, celebration of humans' ability to create and creativity and all that stuff, and like Tal is amazing. This, like, yeah. What was the birthday of Tal? Was it November? Yeah, of course, it's November 9th. He's a Scorpio. Then it's clear. Okay, everything is clear. Yes, he's a Scorpio, guys. Clearly is my favorite player because of tactics, but now I understand his character traits. Because you know that Vidit is also Scorpio. But compared to Tal, Vidit is taking pawns and not giving them. November 9th, the Tal's birthday. Guys, AD, I cannot ask him to join all the time, guys. I mean, seriously, for so many hours he joined. For so many hours, I don't even know how to ask him. I feel so uncomfortable to ask him to do this. It's like, you know, I can ask Vidi. Sorry, I can ask AD, of course. I mean, I would be happy that he comes, but I'm kind of afraid, you know, that because, you know, we also put the person in a bit strange situation. If he says no, I can't, it's like kind of rude, and if he says yes, it means that he has to be there for some hours. It's like you're making some person obliged there. So I don't know if it's good to do this. I believe in some things. Yeah, I believe in some. Yeah, I understand it's not scientific. I know it will never be proven, but or at least I think so. But in general, yeah, I do believe that somehow the months when you was born, yeah, influences the character. Yeah, I do think so. Sorry guys, non-scientific talks. You know, I sometimes I start this non-scientific talks. Guys, Same is stealing. Come on, Same is stealing viewers. No. Just happens, yeah. Also, please don't forget, because Same is now very upset. He lost the match to me yesterday. It was very frustrating, but he tried all the tricks, guys. All the tricks. At some point, he said, "I'm going for the toilet break." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's a friend. He says he's going for a toilet break. Of course he's going for a toilet break." And then he makes a move. I see it on the board. Oh my god. Then it was clear. Already yesterday I understood that something is wrong. Yeah, guys. Some dodgy, yeah? Dodgy. Going to the toilet and then, op, and there is a move, right? And then again. He sees that I have a 30-second stuff, and he makes like, he should move his queen, but he sees that it's a trick. And he goes f3. Wow. F3, and like, both of my pieces are like hanging, and you know, seriously. Same, you know, the man behind chess popularization in India. Some other game, yeah? Because you are sure that Anish will keep it, right? Guys, I bet, how much we bet for this? The entire flat. That Anish will make a draw here, or not? What would you bet on Anish drawing here? Imagine it's like a betting competition, and you know Anish, and you are watching our streams, and you know what is he capable of. What will happen in this game? Guys, opinions, please, chat. Opinions. Oh, guys, have you seen the link? Have you seen the link with Nakamura talking about us? Have you seen that? Seriously, who has seen this? Okay, 1,000 for a draw, guys. Wow. $5 on a draw. Have someone seen the video of Nakamura talking about our YouTubes? Okay, I'll give you the link. Let me do it, guys. I'm the professional now. You see? Same left me, and I am alone now, and I am able to do it myself. See, Same? See? Okay, let me do this. Seriously. Getting out of control. Okay, I'll show you now this link. Look at this, guys. Yeah, Naka rates as high. Naka's on good terms with me. Also enjoy talking to him like in the real life. Jokes and this all the time. He's very funny, and he has his great laugh, you know. And it's fun talking to him in the real life, guys. Not only on the the streams or anything. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I mean, like, laughs a lot, joking, always happy to talk. So talkative, yeah. A lot of people left for I guess for some area. Oh, guys, betrayal, live betrayal. But it's fine. You know, the most stubborn ones are there with you, right? And yeah, I'll think about doing the collab with Hikaru. I mean, if he's able to do this with us as well, of course. It's the mutual sync, right? Yeah, I visited India, Hyderabad. It's flying from Emirates to Mumbai, is it? Guys, tell me if it's Mumbai airport, I guess, for the Hyderabad. Yeah, I think yes. Guys, we're joking about Samez. Come on, I mean, Samez is a great friend. He spent really a lot of time setting it all up for us that we were able to stream and all that stuff. I'm seriously, it's you don't have Emirates. What do you mean you don't have Emirates? There was a flight, Emirates, Dubai to Mumbai, I think, at the time when I was flying. It was like 3.5 hours or something. It was a turbulent zone, and everything was shaking in the plane, but none of the Indians cared about it. Just I don't know what was happening outside and inside. They just didn't care. They just watched series, calm, like serious, like just just everyone, so calm, so disciplined. Because probably I can understand now after knowing Virid better. I can understand now. Maybe this is this this app that he uses for meditation. Maybe they already knew about it at the time. Yes, it was like about I don't know, 17 years ago or something, but still, but still, maybe already they knew about this type of meditation. When you just watch series, whatever happens around you, they kept so calm, you know. Oh, Samay is in Hyderabad, seriously. Black Lotus app, yeah. Varun Kumar, if I'm going to stream for 5 hours, I have no idea. I'm just enjoying to stream in general. For now, I have enough time to do this. I'm very happy that you're coming, you're watching everything, and also, you know, I've showed you the game for the first hour or something, plus answered some questions. It's not that I'm just, you know, sometimes we say that, okay, let's look at some chess and stuff and so on. But of course, I mean, of course I can 6 hours if I just jump from one game to the other and always analyze it, and so on. Yeah, I can also get mad, yeah, and sometime I'll be different Raja will be there. Kind of a crazy guy who's obsessed with the lions, you know, just with the eyes like this, like popping out all the time. No, guys, we should also talk some subjects, see what's going on. There are a lot of games ahead. Probably we will be more interested when it goes to the semifinals and so on. So let's see what's going on here just to understand the standings. I mean, general standings of today's matches. Now I don't care about all of the other standings. Anish can explain all the super system that they use to you know, to find the winner of the tournament and so on. So Ananda's okay. Let's go. Let's Leko. Yeah, let's see. Leko drew his first game against Gelfand, so 3 games left in each match, and it's half each in Leko against Gelfand. Anand lost pretty badly this game to Ding Lijian. Not in his style. He didn't play it, how to say, in Anand's style, like stable and motivated. I think he's not motivated now. I think he lost the motivation. He's just playing it out, you know, just to finish the tournament. Besides that, as he told you, he's fed up. You know, when you're fed up with all this online stuff, let's say, and then you have to play a tournament, and the tournament goes in a very wrong direction, you just want to play it till the end and finish it. I had this in the Nations Cup. It just didn't go well. Our team was also not doing well in general, and I was fighting. Of course, I was doing my best and stuff, but I wanted to finish it as soon as possible and to start a new one. Clearly, Giri against Ivanchuk is a draw, and Kramnik against Sviller. Sviller won. Oh, there is Nepomniachtchi Carlsen draw. Yeah, as I said, I think mostly we will go through these matches with Carlsen, Nepo, Giri, and Anand. I think maybe we can concentrate in the next one on Carlsen against Nepo, and then switch it back to Anand and Giri, depending on what happens there. I should update my T, certainly. Yeah. Let me see what else is happening. Have you checked the link? Have you checked the link with Nakamura video? It's nice of him. It's very nice of him. He praised me and wished luck to Anish channel and so on. Let me see it now. Let me see if I have something online as well. There was something I was... Oh, I can see that... Okay, so I can see that there is a Wolfpack Boomer moments. Okay, all clear. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so this one is clear. So I've checked some standings and stuff, and this. Okay, I still don't understand it. I see that there was a Chuchilov stream with Shagar. Also have a look at it, and Muzichuk. Both I have to watch. Certainly, I love it. I love how Shagar, you know, puts the questions and all that stuff. Also have to pick up the game maybe for tomorrow's stream to see some King's Indian with him and so on. Will be fun. Okay, I'll share the link again for this one. No, there is no update on FIDE candidates as yet, but yeah, Elnur Mamedli is asking if I can call Shaq or Rauf to stream. It will be fun. Yeah, I'll call one of them. I'll try to. I'll see. I'll be. I'll try to do it. We'll be happy to see them. They're my good friends, very close friends. So I would be very happy to see them. Actually, to see them both maybe at once. Guys, even if everyone leaves the stream, I will not finish the stream and will not go anywhere, because I want to look chess live, and I want people to be able to watch it later, and I will see the games and go through them and make my comments. And actually, you know, before I was making the videos, because I couldn't stream, and you know, I was kind of doing just the videos, and now I decided to do all of the same but live, and I think it's better, and that's why I do this way. I like it, because today we could interact and see the game, and you could say your moves that you think are best and just check it out and so on. I think this is the better way. Seriously, I love it this way. I think what we did today was very cool, and there is much more interaction rather than when I record it. You see what I mean? It's less lively, and I just love it this way. It's just fine. That's why, you know, if there are, I mean, I'm more than sure, I receive messages as well, of course, but in general, I'm more than sure that there are more people that even do not reach out to me, but they're able to watch it as chess fans or different club level players or others, and the amateurs, people that are just starting chess and so on. So that's why I'm trying to explain it in a manner that is understandable to anyone, to more or less anyone, almost anyone. Of course, the people that can play chess, just at least they know how to move pieces and so on. So that's why I'm trying to explain it this way, so that everybody understands more or less. And in this case, I I think it's nice when they can see it later and just check it out, or maybe check some games that they didn't understand watching the stream on Chess24 or any other platform, and they had some questions, and maybe I am answering them here when I'm looking at the game. That's why I think it's good to leave it you know, on, and it will stay on the channel anyway, so it will be good. I like it. Also, sometimes I'm coming and you know, it's strange. Yeah, I've made this 5-hour stream with these guys, like super nice guys, and they came all for this, and some I don't know, like all these guys that came for the stream in general, like you know, Vidit, Adi, Anish, whoever of these guys are coming or not coming. Sometimes it's not possible simply because of some things they have to do. But same with me, of course. But in any case, it was such a fun that I just rewatched today some of the vidits with me and you know, Adi, Somya, and it was so much fun because when you talk, when you make some jokes, you don't see yourself sometimes the video and so on, and you don't see others' faces, expressions, and you know, it's different. And then you see it all together, it's fun. Also checked my stream somehow. It was so much fun about this arranged marriage of, I don't know, Adiban, and chess-wise, were a lot of material there. So I'm happy that it stays there and can always come back and watch it, even myself. It's like nice memory. It's like very nice memory. So let me see. Somebody's writing all the time. What is going on? Nothing is going on. It's just somebody wrote too many messages actually to say just one thing in 50 sentences. Well, I mean, that 5-hour stream, I don't know, we can beat it today. Why does it show that yeah, it's 2.5 hours almost now, actually. It's funny, but it is like that, right? What is going on? Did they start? The professional matches, Vivek Kshirsagar is asking. OTB, I'm not sure, but as everyone else. For the Olympiads, online Olympiads, I think it starts 19th, but Vidit said we're playing 21st, 23rd of August. Which opening to play for white? You are not deciding the opening, right? So you can play, for example, e4, but it doesn't mean you have decided the opening. You chose the opening. Black chooses the opening, more or less there. So for example, if you go e4 and he goes c5 with Sicilian, and I think if you are a positional player, strategical, you feel that you understand some things there, like strategical stuff, or you want to decide the game immediately, or you're a tactician, let's say. Maybe for a tactician to start would be nice with e4. And for the strategical positional player to start with d4 or, yeah, or knight f3, but d4 maybe. So for strategical guy, d4 is not bad. Azerbaijan's team captain is Eltaj Safarli. He was a captain in many tournaments. It's normal, and he's a good friend. Eltaj Safarli. He's a good player himself. He played for the national team a lot of times. Very talented. Yeah, through the yeah. Okay. If I can take you through the thinking process in any position today, okay, I'll try to. Of course, I'm always trying, but it's not always easy to explain. You know, sometimes some things can come natural and seems just natural, and then you understand that. For the people watching, for the amateurs, and even for some professional players, but of a bit lower rating level, let's say, some things are just not that clear, yeah, sometimes, and this is normal. This is just normal. I'll try to explain. I'm always trying to explain in a, you know, this edible manner that we decide for the edible, or kind of chewable, and we found some other words. Teja already. I think you should just find online resources. There are many free as well, where you can just solve the puzzles. He said if I can suggest book or online videos which are good to learn in games and so on. If you want to learn in games, there are many. I think you can. Maybe you can watch some of Agad Matters, and maybe you can. He does in games, I think there, or probably just type in YouTube. I didn't really check much on the Endgame's online thing, but there are many. I guess there are many. Depends which type of Endgames. You know, the Endgames is it never finishes. Once you do this, it never finishes. Just like, you know, just never finishes. There's so many things to look in this Endgames to understand. And also you forget about it. Like, you know, at some point just forget about all these subtleties that you have seen. You think that you know the Endgame. In 2 days, if I ask you what was the move here, you will just forget about it. I mean, forget it. We'll just forget it. So, and it happens with the top players. As Grishuk also once pointed out, is that, you know, you, let's say at some point you think that you know the end game, then in 5 days you're back, then you look at this end game and you're getting asked like, you know, what is this type of end game, how to play there. And yeah, a few days ago you were looking at it for 10 hours, but now what's going on? You don't remember anything. Especially, it's not that anything, maybe generally you remember, but there should be a precise move. I don't have special views on Tal. There are a lot of interesting books, like Sasonko's books, like Memories about Tal. Did a lot of stuff. I didn't plan any stream with Shahriar. I'll see if we do this. I'll try to. The time here is 7 o'clock p.m. It's just a normal black tea. Dodium Talib. Normal, usual black tea. Yes, Sandeep. I'll think about it. Maybe to do it in live, and then just put it on the channel. Yeah, some videos on openings and some end games. But it depends, because with end games you will never finish it. I mean, there are a lot of things online already available. That would be strange, you know, to do the same thing completely. There is no secret to my hair. But just as far as it's there, I'm kind of grateful. But otherwise, you know, I don't do anything about the hair much. So yeah, but it's fine because we're in the chat. Yeah. Anant, we're in the chat, right? It's like the same. For example, we're in the chat. We're with some people. Yeah, I mean, imagine not in the chat. Imagine we're in a company and we're with some people. Everybody has the phone with them, but somebody asks you your birthday. He can also Google it, but he can also ask you, and if you reply to it, it's more pleasant, right? It's like kind of interaction, just feeling that you are within the circle, you know, talking about different subjects. The currency in Azerbaijan is manat. Azerbaijani manat. So it's like $1 is for now is like 1.7 manats. $1 is 1.7 manats. You prepare for a big match. Yeah, it's a preparation for your opponent, and you see some games, the openings that he plays. thinking of what you will do against it and so on, and checking some lines, cleaning files, deciding exactly which line will you do, trying to go over your lines and you know, kind of refresh them, or maybe establish something somewhere. Ankit Rawat, make Azerbaijan great again. Yeah, we will do our best. Thank you, Ankit. Guys, political questions, as I said, I'm not answering, trying not to answer at least, because when politics is involved in the conversation, then sometimes there is a clash between people in the chat. Sometimes somebody doesn't like your answer, or you didn't, you know, put the words right, and then they will cite you and cite, you know, like quote you, and then you know, there is a misunderstanding or something when you just meant completely different. Out of context, they take something. So that's why it's just unnecessary, I think. All these things like, I guess, this religion, political thing, like you know, the harsh political talks, you know, on the chat here, especially in the chess, on the chess channel. I think it's unnecessary. No, I am in Azerbaijan, in Baku, in my hometown. It's not US. Yeah, Jasprit, there is always, says Jasprit, that there is always at least one clash in the chat. Yeah, but you know, it's a different thing compared to the rest. Richard Rapport as a player is a good player, Hungarian player, talented very much. Plays all the awkward openings and gets a lot of fun out of it. Okay, let me see if they have started or not. Okay, guys, I'll take just 1 minute to make some tea, or a few minutes, okay? And I'll be back. Jess will be back. So how is everyone, guys? I'm back. Just took some small snack. Hope you you were okay here. Necessary to boost the energy, no? To boost the energy, it's important. The tea is back as well, so I'm prepared for the round. Yeah, I can see that the games have started. Yeah. Genius Kate, what for do you need me to speak? I just read some questions in Azerbaijani. If you need me to speak, what exactly? So no one will understand. So that I don't see a reason. Okay, let's see what's going on there. Guys, I'm not drinking too much tea. I mean, seriously, it's like two of them or something. Maxi 3 for the entire day. When I need to do a lot of stuff, so why not? Let's see what's going on there. Okay, let's see it. Yeah. Okay, guys. So okay, this is Grunfeld's theoretical line and a huge one. I mean, I don't want to elaborate on this one. See this too much. Let's see what's going on in because this is really a big line. It ends with a lot of sacrifice of exchange and stuff like that. And this time I think he catched him a bit in terms of the move order. But let's see what else. What else is going on there? Anand. What about this? What about this position? What do you think about this one? Hard to say. Hard to say. Hard to say. What about this position? No, I analyzed Magnus games as well, but I saw that we can do this. We can do. That's what I said. That's what I said at first. That we can do. Anish, Anand, and Carlsen matches, and I will go there because this is not the position. I mean, it's like position I've seen thousands of times, and certainly it's a opinion like position. So it's a still fight, theoretical fight. So nothing really exciting yet, and I'll see if it's exciting there. So I'll try to watch that game. If it's exciting, I'll try to watch that game. Is the volume okay? It's fine, right? There is water. There is water as well. Yeah, guys, those religion questions and stuff, I just leave it unanswered. It's possible to guess, but I don't think we should go deep into that. So let's see here what's going on after this one, a5 and stuff. After a5, rook d1, that's a bit strange. I like black, but now it's important not to let him play e4 somewhere. So his idea would be to go for some bishop move and then e4 and knight b5 or something. That would be his idea, I guess. Somewhere here. Um, so queen e7, knight e5. And white is also not doing bad here. Can always go knight d4, like there. Some cases, not now, because now just will be taken and this e5 will come and d4. So not this, of course, but in general, I mean, it's possible sometimes when the queen moves to e7. There will be no e5 because of knight takes d5 attacking the queen. But so for now, black has to decide what they're doing with their pieces. Not so easy. Not so easy. But doesn't seem bad at all for black. Some knight d5 maybe is a move. Something for black, for example, that they want to do. I mean, for example, if white plays something now, h3, let's say. What is black's next? Knight d5, I guess. It's hard to say, actually. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. But certainly knight d7, the idea of knight d7 is to play knight d5, I guess. I would guess so. Okay, let's see what's going on in other games. Okay, let's see Nepo Carlsen. Nepo, sorry. Carlsen is playing as white. Carlsen's playing as white, and what? And so what? Why, what, and when? What is this? I like white's position. I like white's position. e7 is a target, always in these positions for white. Black has to watch out for the e7 pawn all the time. Maybe some e5s are also in the air, so this e7 pawn is kind of dangerous target. And also e5 sometimes is in the air. Now there is a pin. I prefer white here at first sight. I think I would be happy to be white here. Like, my play is clear. I want to go some e5 or h3. I mean, first h3, I guess, to avoid e5, bishop f5 here. e5, bishop f5, for example. And that's why maybe some h3. Just like white. Yeah. Let's see what's going on in Anish. Oh, actually, this type of position I won in Mexico against Carlsen. Was it 2006 maybe? Was a cool game. I won as white. But I think now white is doing something strange a bit with this bishop b3. It's too much maybe. Why would you move the bishop instead of h3 or something? But h3 maybe he was afraid of some... Yeah, if he would go some h3 here... Oh, he went this and now this simply, yeah? That was the case. Maybe here bishop b3. It seems strange a bit, no? Like unnecessary move. Play h3 or h3. H3, okay, maybe he was afraid of some knight h5s or... I'm still fine. Compi shows bishop g5 maybe. I would go h3, I think, if there is nothing direct. I don't see if there is anything direct. It doesn't seem to be. Yeah. So I have the feeling that Anish is very comfortable in this one, and I guess he's just happy about his position. Pieces developed. All pieces are on good positions. Knows what he's doing. Don't see a problem for him now. So, which one is it? Anand again. Let's see what's going on there. Live. Yeah, actually he went as bishop f4. Can you go e5 now? Can you go just e5 now? Or something? Yeah, e5 and then knight f6. Kind of cool. Yeah, I think so. I think e5 is the move. Well, we use different engines. We use all the modern ones. Of course, we use all the modern ones, yeah. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. No, guys, I don't care about the like offense or whatever. No, nothing, just fine. I mean, it's hard to insult me. That's why I just I'm used to any kind of feelings towards me, so that's fine. And I don't feel something like offensive is there or something. Just fine with it. Just fine with it. Just fine with it. With it. With it. Yeah, Alpha Zero is strong, but they don't let us. Just Lila is there. We don't have their processor that uses this Alpha Zero stuff. Alice Evans, you don't understand. She or he doesn't understand why there are so many Indians. Because there are many Indians in the world, and beside that, they discover chess now, Alice, and there are a lot of Indian players as well that they support, comedians. They come for the streams. They're happy to see some chess, discover chess for many. They have discovered it during these times, so why not? Why not? It's nice. Yeah, now there are not yet more Indians than the. What do you mean I cheated with the engine? What was the problem? I just checked the engine. You can see the screen, right? When I'm changing it. Guys, when I'm changing it, you just can see it, right? I first said that e5 is the move before checking the engine, of course. And actually it was the right move, so I was happy about it. And then I checked what engine shows, e5 and knight f6. And was happy to find out that it's the same. But I thought maybe e5 d4 instead, so knight f6 is maybe stronger. No, I'm taking chat as a fun, and yeah, I take it seriously sometimes as well. Why not? It's just fine. No, but of course, when there are some things like, you know, like insulting stuff, let's say some kind that is considered insulting, just don't care. I just don't care. I don't see why would you care for this. Just fine. Online Chess Olympiad I'll be playing in end of August. Vidit as well. Anand as well. Our national team, of course. As if I'm playing, it's a national team, yeah, that plays. Digant Patil, how to get better in calculation? Just I think to solve puzzles, chess puzzles, tactics and stuff. Studies maybe as well, but studies maybe don't start with it. Start with tactics. Like all these puzzles, not like Puzzle Rush, but like the one that you are just solving there, just puzzles, tactical puzzles. Yes, Samyak, yes. If you curse, say bad things, insult the top chess players, we have discovered already yesterday, and I said that that's the case, and revealed it to the public and to Vidit, to Somya and Adiban, is that if you curse the top 10 chess player, and if you insult them, or in this case I can say us, then you're, yeah, then you know, it's like for many of the generation, you and the generations, they will not be able to play normal chess. they will suffer. They will lose all of their games. The sons, the daughters, yourself. I mean, I don't know, the grandparents. Many generations to come, they will not be able to handle chess properly. Just lose. They will maybe get one winning position, but still lose it. Or they will lose on time. Or they'll disconnect. We know such cases. But it's not. I mean, Legion is very, very intelligent general, just like super polite. It's a joke, of course. He never cursed anyone, I think, in his life. Can't even imagine that he has some bad thoughts about anyone. He's like so nice in life, like very polite. No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm also just taking all this stuff jokingly. I mean, it's fine, it's joking, it's okay. Let's see what's going on there. He put all of his knights in, somewhere, nobody knows where. And now I guess Anand is having a good position. Oh. You see, he gave up the center. We were discussing it in today's game analysis. He gave up the center and now he just brought his knights to the edge of the board and nobody knows what for. And who and what is doing there. What is he doing there? Knight takes a6 is a threat? Okay, come on. Seriously? Can I go some queen c7 or whatever? Queen e7 and queen c7 to avoid knight a6. Maybe here. To avoid knight takes a6. Because this is kind of threat here. Still, even there probably black has great compensations. Maybe e4 is... No, e4, bishop f4. I'm afraid of this. e4 is this one. Yeah. Still good for black. Still good for black. This? What about this? Not that good. Because of what? Hard to say, but... what's the best? Maybe developing the bishop somewhere. I don't know, maybe this is possible actually. What is the move? Maybe move the knight as well as possible. I don't know, I like black. Just pleasant position. Not that hard to play, maybe queen d6 even possible. What is the problem with this move? Show me. Not much. It's possible, I think. Okay, but he goes knight. This one I don't like. This one I don't like. I don't like this one. Back, somehow backwards. I don't like it. It's too much. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on there. I want to see Anish as well. Seems to be a draw, right? This one. Just will do whatever he wants. Take this one as well. Or maybe take here. Yeah. This is draw. Anand fight and Nepo. Rook d1. Okay. 6 h3. So finally he went everything according to our plan with this h3. Now rook dc1. Oh, f6. Oh, just creating weakness around the king. So f6, bishop d2. Now I know, now white is just much better, I guess. Yeah, and queen a6. Just close to winning. Just close to winning. Yeah. Yeah, white is close to winning. The queen is on the edge of the board for black. This pawn is hanging. Also bishop b5 is this red, attacking this zone. It's very pleasant for white. Just winning, I guess. Guys, online tournaments only for now. I stream in different dress. Anand, Pavase. I'm streaming in a different dress all the time. All the time. So. So it's always different. Let me see the yeah, memory plays part, but it's when you are like yeah, we will see for the next streams generally, but I just want to see the games and just have some kind of scroll through the games, you know, see how they played a bit, analyze it, see myself and with you together, and so that it will be available like a commentary afterwards after the stream as well. So at first I was even not planning to stream this at all. I just thought to make my game live with MVL. And the rest, yeah, we will do some kind of tournament between the subscribers or games against subscribers. I'll see what kind of stuff, certainly. So let me see the games. Just a moment. I think it's just winning. He calculated it till the end simply. Just wins with queen a7, just pick ups everything, just wins. Carlsen, d7 is hanging, b6 is hanging, all the stuff is hanging there. It's just winning. Oh, got kind of complicated here. Yeah, I like Anand's position very much. Let's see. Guys, I think I will do the second game and then stop for a while and do some stuff, and then maybe I'll be back for, you know, for watching the last game or something. I'll do some break and just see if I come for the last game. So in any case, if you don't go to sleep that early, stay tuned. I'll be back after this one, after this round. Maybe we'll skip the third one and we'll come back on the fourth maybe to see some games and the end of the matches. Just need to do some stuff, and actually I didn't plan to seriously look at it at all. I just thought that maybe I can have a look with you, because think of, oh sorry, I will just put out the engine here so you see the engine. I think it's not good. Anand is playing it nicely. I like it. I like it. Look at this one. Yeah, guys, I'll just see. I'll see. You know why? Because seriously, it's like, of course, no. Beside everything, guys. Of course, I mean, we will not make like 10-hour streams there all the time. From time to time, I can do some big streams, of course. But I think in these matches, I mean, they're not decisive. The matches where the most interesting games are happening are not decisive, and decisive for the outcome of the event. So I think we will come back for the Geary match and that stuff, and maybe Geary, if he can join after the matches, I would be happy to see him. Hopefully he does well and comes in a good mood, or we will see how it goes as well. So if not, of course, it's fine. But generally, I think we have just to see this game of Anand, which is very exciting to my mind. But the rest is like, okay, Carlsen is winning. Carlsen is winning. Yeah, he played good in the opening, used some idea. But like Anish and Ivanchuk and this one, Anish and Ivanchuk is not interesting at all, not exciting. And but this one is great, I think. And Anand with initiative is, it's a very cruel guy. Is not this polite Anand that is a hunter. Is a hunter. He says, he says that there is a clear target, and he just shoots, and shoots usually with a great precision. Especially when he's in, of course, especially when he's in great shape. So let's see, it's interesting. Swidler is playing good, yeah. I think being a commentator as well helps him. He enjoys it very much. And he just takes chess as fun now. And he's capable of performing very, very well. On a high level. He's a very, very good player. He's capable of doing really great things. His calculating abilities are good. Certainly, guys, it's not that I praise them and they're just good at everything. No, I know their weaknesses as well, and Anand knows my weaknesses, and I know Anand's weaknesses, and but I think when we are talking about someone who's performing well, it would be just strange to talk about his weaknesses, right? In this case, we're just praising the guy and for what he has done, how he plays. But imagine I will start to say that, okay, Swidler is now leading the tournament, but he's not great at some type of endgames. What for? What's the point? What's the point? Of course, we can always discuss some players and see the games and then discuss the styles. But otherwise, it's just strange. Seems strange to me. When the guy's performing well, to start analyzing his weaknesses. I think it's stupid. Magnus Carlsen's weakness is his arrogance. No, I don't think it's a weakness for the world champion. I don't think it's a weakness. You can like it or dislike it, but the point is that he achieves his goals there, and he feels comfortable about being the way he is, and that's it. It's like you may like it or dislike it. It doesn't matter to him, I guess, and that's the whole point. So he really has this kind of ability not to care much about what others say about him. And I find it kind of important as well sometimes. But yeah, I'm certainly of a different character. And a lot of chess players on the top as well. They're different, very different people. And their character and their way of, the behavior and everything. So it's just different than others. Carlsen, maybe the fact that he's a super like number one for a long time, the world champion and so on, sometimes gives this impression that he makes a lot of arrogant statements or something. But I think it's more jokingly, and in real life he's just normal, completely. Just okay, down to earth champion. He's playing with all the kids online, banter blitzes, all these titled arenas, like if he's not a champion of the world. Because before, you couldn't imagine like Kasparov coming into some club and playing chess with kids and amateurs and play some Tuesdays arenas. I don't know, not the Tuesdays he doesn't play, but arenas, titled arenas. Could you imagine that? Karpov or Kasparov coming to some event with 2,500 players, 2,600 players. No, they were like living in the, you know, in the clouds or whatever. So it's not the case. But look Anand, what he's doing there. It's like so in one sense you can say he makes some statements that seem to you arrogant, let's say. I don't find them much of an arrogant. Mostly I understand as a joke. But the rest, now imagine how down to earth champion he is. Seriously, it's like he's always there. You can see him online. He talks to kids. He asks, I don't know, Nahil his opinion about some line or idea or whatever. I mean, online, world champion, world number 1, 28, I don't know, almost 29, 100 rated player. I don't think so. I think now the whole area, like the whole this you know, the I just wanted to say the wolf pack. I don't know. It's always there. It's like I just want to say that the whole wolf pack is so nice, you know. No, sorry guys. I just meant that the whole this the pack of these players that are high there in the list, I think they're the most friendly than in any era of chess ever. I haven't seen it. This kind of nice, you know, nice atmosphere and feeling between these players in the top 10. Even if they are not friends, it's like super polite and never there is a conflict or some kind of hard trash talk, some stuff like that. I mean, it's just always good and nothing awkward even. Like, I don't know, it's super friendly. It's hard to imagine that it would happen like this before, in like Kasparov's era, for example, and so on. I think it all started when Kramnik and Anand, they became world champions, and somehow they were always super friendly, and they influenced a lot the top. They influenced a lot. They were not this kind of champions like, oh, you didn't give me the car, I will never go there, or I will never play in this tournament and stuff like that. They were kind of down to earth, like, fine, okay, there is no car, okay, I'll go with everyone on the bus or whatever. They just, you see what I mean? It's like they're just fine with it. I mean, yeah, they have a car, they go by the car, but they don't have a car, they go with everyone else. And it's like they don't distance themselves, and they started not to distance themselves from the other players in general, and I think that helped a lot for the atmosphere on the top level. It was very good. I think it's a very nice thing, and I generally think that world champion deserves some kind of privilege, especially in the chess world. But I think it is anyway very good, because you see, for example, our world champion now, he brought so much money into chess, you know, online chess. He brought more than $1 million in like in few weeks. He just announced a tour of $1 million in few weeks. Seriously, after the pandemic started, more or less. I think it's something amazing, and he lets some of the top players play. Certainly, he can't make the tournament for everyone in the world. Yeah, it's FIDE's responsibility in general. But for the level where he can play, he can compete, he did a lot for the top. I don't know, for the top players list, more or less. And from his side, and to make it exciting, we're looking at the games, watching them every day. So I find it fun, nice. Sorry again for the presidential speech, but sometimes just gets to me, and I want to share the opinion with you guys. Look at this position. Here Anand was winning. Nobody knows how, maybe some d3 or I don't know, some queen. f6 maybe. Nope. Nope. What's the win, guys? Where's the win? Nope. What's the win, guys? I'm upset. I don't see a win. Can somebody find the win here? Let me check the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see what Compy shows, because it will be the analysis until the morning here. G5, guys. G5. Wow. What is this? What's the point? What's the difference? Oh. Yeah. So you see, he went rook f8. I understood now, just by looking at the what was happening here. Rook f8, and now he went bishop h6. Yeah. That's the point, to close this bishop h6, not let him play bishop h6. But it's so hard to understand, guys. It's a mathematical win more than anything else. It's not the win. It's you know, Abel prize. Abel prize, is it in mathematics the Abel prize, right? Like a Nobel Prize, but in mathematics, because there is no Nobel Prize in mathematics. So am I correct? So it's Abel prize, right? So for this g5, I would give Anand the Abel prize. Seriously, if he would play g5, just take the prize and give it to Anand. Yes, guys, Abel prize, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, Fields medal, Abel prize. But generally, I think for g5, Abel prize would be enough. Fields medal. Which one is bigger, the Fields or the Abel's prize? Ashutosh, I am a lawyer by education, by the masters, lawyer. Law, masters in law. Sounds. Master's degree in law. I don't know. Sounds more like mother-in-law, but okay, doesn't matter. You understood. Okay. Let me see. What's happening with the game, guys? What's happening? Okay, let's see this one. Yeah. Oh my god, they did. Okay, let's talk about Abel price again. I can't look at this. I feel frustrated. Anand was close to winning, but he missed it all. Let me see the chat. There were some. Yeah. Yeah. Mother-in-law degree, right? What is your education? My education is mother-in-law degree. Dingligen. Sriram, it's Dingligen. Dingligen. I know it's written with R and EN, but it just reads like Dingligen. Yeah. STEM from Baku State University. Oh, one of the most disappointing games was this Blitz game where it stopped halfway through when it was already a draw almost, with Kramnik in the candidates. Not 2013, 2000, was it 11? No, 10 or 11, I think. Okay, let me see. Is it draw there? Okay, guys, genius. It's a draw. Carlsen won. Kramnik, Swidler don't care now. And Anish is winning. Wowzy. So I'll have to, if he wins the match, I'll be back. Certainly. I mean, I'll be back for the fourth game, I guess. So this one finishes. I think the Anish finishes the game, and it will happen now. And we make a little break. And I'll be back. I'll actually schedule something. I'll just put a picture, maybe the old one, for the chess after party stuff, and you can join from there, right? I'll just put one. I think they finished this, and so it's 15 plus this. So let's make it in 1 hour, I guess. Is it? Suggest me the time. Is it in 1 hour? Let's do it at 9 my time and 10:30 yours. So he just won. Let's do it at 9, right? 9 my time, 10:30 Indian time. And if there other guys, suggest your time. What is it? But so you can see it's Baku time 9 p.m. and IST is 22:30. Yeah, 10:30 p.m. Okay, guys, 10:30 IST time and 9 Baku time. Once again, I'll schedule it now. Thank you so much for watching. Generally, it was the analysis of my game against MVL, but we also catch some, you know, Q&A, and also we have looked at some games from the tournament, actually first 2 rounds. So see you soon, guys, and have a rest and maybe watch some Scribble. Watch Scribble, guys. Watch Scribble. But for chess, come back here. Bye bye. See you soon. Thanks.